Having a good day. I'm going to keep this live stream pretty brief, and let's just try to, let's try to find some plays for tonight. So I don't know if people have a preference what book we start on. Maybe we do PrizePicks. We can take a look at PrizePicks, Underdog Fantasy, kind of everything. Also, there's some good promos for tonight. Better, for example, which is some fantasy site. They have a couple plays. First of all, they have a discount on Curry, so I paired him with Harris under 6.5 rebounds. But there's a lot of value on Better, so unless people are opposed, we could start out on Better and kind of take a look. Take a look what we got right here. So this play I don't know. Should we do PrizePicks first or Better? If anyone has a preference. Maybe we do PrizePicks first. So let's see what we got. And there's some college basketball plays for tomorrow. So we already got some plays open on PrizePicks. Hopefully the discount hits. Tatum, fucking ankle. He's not playing tonight. So that play's going to DNP, but it's not the end of the world. A DNP, like 4-pick flex plays aren't horrible. So we can start out on PrizePicks, Underdog. I mean, whatever people want. What do people want? I don't know. Taking a look at the chat. So let's kind of go ahead and let's see what we got. Let's see if we have anything on Underdog Fantasy. If not, we'll build a PrizePicks slip. Honestly, Underdog Fantasy is pretty dry right now. So we'll do PrizePicks Better. I want to keep these live streams tight. So the first play we have is Austin Reeves over 4.5 assists. So let's go to our boy Austin Reeves, and I'll drop the link in the chat once I'm done building it. So let's pull up Austin Reeves. People like Austin Reeves tonight, so not rebounds. We want to take assists. Damn, he has not been passing the ball well recently. But again, every game's different. You can see here, like all the books have his over heavily favored. I think LeBron and AD are playing. I could be wrong. Let's see. Are LeBron and Anthony Davis playing? So LeBron's playing. Yeah, Anthony Davis is playing. So, okay, we got both the players playing. And again, the way that PrizePicks works, it's a pretty simple strategy for beating PrizePicks is, you take a dude to go over or under, like you always get the same payout. So for Reeves, all the books, right? We have hundreds of data points. FanDuel's a little more aggressive on the over than DraftKings. Shit, I didn't mean to do that. You can see they have the over a little more favored than DraftKings, but it's pretty clear, like, okay, like Reeves is a big favorite to go over. That's the play we want to be on. And then honestly, like college basketball, March Madness, March is just a great month to ride a bunch of dudes. So we got Hawkins over 2.5 assists. And let's kind of take a look at Hawkins. He had 5 assists against Morehead State. And again, like it's the same strategy for college. Caesar's a little more aggressive than DraftKings. Fliff more aggressive than DraftKings. But you can see like all these books, they're data points. Even if you don't have access to those books, they're all telling you like, hey, he's a heavy favorite to go over. So that seems like a solid play to go with. And let's just build this slip quickly. So then we have Jake DeMichelle over 7.5 points. He's gone over 3 out of the past 5 games. But, dude, there's so much esports value on PrizePicks right now, which is crazy. So maybe let's ignore esports for like half a second because let's try to get in some NBA plays. If there's value in the NBA, I mean, dude, oh my God. Sheesh, bro. Well, there's just a lot of value. So we have Chris Murray over 4.5 rebounds. So this game's tonight. It actually looks like, fuck, they ended up just completely removing him. I'm not sure if lineup news came out. Sometimes I like to check like Underdog. Yo, should we fade Harden though? So we're already fading Harden. I'm already on Harden's under in 1 slip, but points plus rebounds. But we have Harden under 14.5 RAs. Obviously, Harden's been hot, but they're playing the Trailblazers. I mean, I don't know what the Clippers are on the money line, but I assume they're pretty big favorites. Let's take a look. They're minus 1,000 favorites, so obviously blowout potential. Harden could get limited minutes, and it checks out from a value perspective. So that play seems decent. They bumped this play on Chris Murray, so let me get rid of that for a second. And what else do we have? Paul George. So it seems like lines are kind of ripping around in this game. I'm not sure if some lineup news just came out in the Clippers game. So honestly, Norman Powell, points plus rebounds. We're already fading Harden. Under 18.5 points plus rebounds. This play, seems like another good option if you don't want to fade Harden again. But maybe we fade Harden. I mean, why not? And then what's the final play that we want to go with? What's the final play we want to go with? So we have Larson over 14.5 points plus rebounds. So let's take a look here. Points plus rebound. Fuck, they already bumped him up to 15.5. So PrizePicks is pretty quick on some of these college ones. Yo, so what is going on here? I mean, I don't know. Some lineup news must have just come out in the Clippers game because it looks like these lines are kind of bouncing around like crazy. So we have RJ Davis under 4 assists. So let's take a look at this college basketball play for tomorrow. RJ Davis, UNC 1 seed. Let's take a look. Let's see how we feel about it. Well, it's only a demon. Well, here it is. Here's the regular line. So he's gone under 4 out of the past 5 games. People like fading RJ Davis. Let's take a look. Let's see what we got here. So RJ Davis assists. And we're live. We're streaming. Okay. So let's take a look at Davis real quickly. I mean, you can see here, Underdog Fantasy, all the sports books are opening up his line at 3.5. So this play actually seems really good. And again, like PrizePicks, I don't get good betting limits. They basically give me jack shit. And a lot of people will say, oh, you're not confident in your picks. It's not that I'm not confident. They're just not giving me a lot of money on this motherfucker. But anyways, this will be the play that we go with. Let me put the link in the chat for whoever wants to tail. And we can also look at Fliff. I mean, Fliff's a book we've been, pretty hot on. We didn't get the Marquette win, but I mean, we've been pretty hot on Fliff in general. So let me put the link in the chat. And then what book should we look at? Does anyone have a preference? What book do people want to look at? Oh, fuck. Copy the link. PrizePicks. Come on. Copy the link. So I'm going to copy the link and put it in for anyone who wants to tail. But here's the entry. Just a 5-pick flex play. And again, PrizePicks, they give you really shitty payouts. I say it in every live stream, but you really don't want to play the 3-pick entries just because, they have horrible payouts. They only pay out... So let me put the link in the chat. Bro, fucking load, man. Anyways, here's the link. I apologize. Sorry about that. I don't know why it took so long. Oy, oy. But anyways, here we go. Come on. Keep it close. I'm on Grambling State first half spread. I gave that out on Twitter. And, hopefully they can keep it close for at least a little bit longer. But let's see if there's anything, on Underdog Fantasy or better we can look at. Better, it looks like actually kind of cleared out. I mean, I feel like there was some good value on better, but maybe they cleared it out. We can do another PrizePicks slip, worst case scenario. Yeah, better, it seems like they kind of cleared out, but we had some better plays on, the last live stream. So Underdog Fantasy better, like, there's so many of these fantasy books, like Jock Market. I mean, a lot of these I just don't even bother kind of talking about in these streams because they're not as popular, but, like Dabble, I mean, Dabble has some plays. So we're already on Curry, for the better discount. So you can see I'm already on Curry over 21.5 points for the better discount. But if you want to ride Curry again, Dabble, it works just like PrizePicks. They just have different lines than PrizePicks. So if you take a look at Curry, like right here, I assume PrizePicks has his line, where's his regular line? They have him at 27.5, Dabble's at 26.5. So you're getting, a 1-point discount to where these other fantasy sites have it. And all these sports books have Curry as a big favorite to go over. Over's heavily favored. That's the more likely outcome. Dabble gives you the same payout. And then you could pair it with Nathan McKinnon. If you wanted to, that would be like a halfway decent play. But anyways, let's see, because I wanted to keep this live stream quickly. Maybe we'll do another PrizePicks slip and take a look at Fliff as well. Why not? FanDuel, Fliff, fuck it, bro. So we got FanDuel and Fliff. I've said about FanDuel, I mean, dude, they have so much value on college basketball player props, but like, you got Dalton over 5.5 rebounds. This guy's a rebound machine. They have this at plus 150. Basically, no other book is above like plus 110. They're all like plus 110. But most people can't play, unfortunately, college basketball player props on FanDuel because they only allow them in like a very limited number of states. But there are some other plays, kind of popping up, tennis and stuff like that. So here, for example, you have the Blue Jackets first period team total. Sometimes it's these random markets that are the ones with value. FanDuel has really tight lines. That's what's nice about FanDuel. They only have 24 cents of juice. And you're going to see they have the under favored, right? They have the Blue Jackets, the under's juiced. Every other book has the over juiced. Sochan got 8 rebounds in the first quarter and his line was 0.5. Damn, so I guess, I don't know. I don't remember if we had that on Underdog or what the fuck we had it on. Oh, boys, come on. Come on, Grambling, stick around. Anyways, Sochan also had 6 points in the first quarter, and we had him on Underdog over 3.5 first quarter. And then we need Radford to chill. And I mean, this was for an Underdog promo from a while ago, but we've been hitting these fucking Underdog plays for a long time now. Anyways, let me lock in this bet on FanDuel, and then let's do another PrizePicks slip unless people are opposed. So Blue Jackets over half. Again, FanDuel, it's kind of like better. It's just a little janky with I'm not sure what it is. Just some of these sports books, Halliburton, so, I mean, Better has a discount, but you'll see, they're just, some of these sites are a little janky, but we got the Blue Jackets team total, over half of a first period team total. Like, FanDuel has so many lines, and I say this all the time, but as a sports bettor, like, there's millions of things we can bet every single night. Quite literally millions across these books. You really want to zone in on just like, okay, like where's the value? So first period, you just want to go to first period. Some of these books are hard as fuck to navigate, but anyways, let's lock this in. So this game starts in 29 minutes. So first period, how much are you going to give me, FanDuel? All these books have like different betting limits. How much are you going to give me? Let's see. Okay, so I'm just going to hit it for $250. They're giving me $250, and let me just add this. Remember to add this to the tracking sheet. All the plays are just tracked in the sheet, on YouTube. But we have this on FanDuel. We have the Blue Jackets over half of a goal first period, and that's at minus 108 odds on FanDuel. So, for whoever uses FanDuel. I know not everyone uses FanDuel, but it's definitely a good book to have. The main benefit of FanDuel is they just have pretty tight lines. And they have pretty good prices. Some of these books are a ripoff, such as, well, let me change this around. So let's go back here. For example, damn, so they already bumped RJ Davis and they already bumped Harden. So again, PrizePicks is on top of it. You got to be fucking quick on some of these. But we'll build another PrizePicks slip and try to get in some esports plays. But what was I going to say is really what's nice about FanDuel is just they have tight lines. So like Curry assists, you can see they have a 24-cent market, 24 cents of juice. Sleeper is 60-cent spread, minus 149, minus 111. So 60-cent spread. Fliff is 60 cents. So a lot of these books are just fucking ripoffs. But anyways, is there anything on Fliff? This play is crazy. I mean, like, Wiggins, his rebound line has just been getting hammered. Wiggins under 5.5 rebounds. Granted, it's not like juicy odds, but if you want a Fliff play, minus 155. Do we have anything open on Fliff for today? I think we were on a couple plays. So we have Sochan over 2.5 assists. And then we got some UFC plays for tomorrow and stuff like that. But that's not a bad option on Fliff if you want to play to go with. But I'm just going to try to do another PrizePicks slip. So let's try to do another PrizePicks slip, see if there's enough stuff available. Let's get rid of esports for a second. And then if we need esports, we'll put it in. So we have Kawhi over 5.5 rebounds. Brandon, over 11.5 PAs. So let's take a look at this. They're fucking bumping everything. So let's go here, and we have over 11.5 PAs. Anyone like this play? He hasn't done much the past few games. You can see Caesars has him as a minus 160 favorite to go over that line. So all the books have his over heavily favored. But let's see if we can build another slip. And first of all, let me just make sure PrizePicks is even going to let me bet another, because they kind of like, I mean, dude, I hate this website. It's popular, but they piss me off. Anyways, so they will let me bet it. So perfect. Then let me just cancel it, because I don't actually want to bet that. But let's go here and let's just see what we have available. So, it's kind of the same plays. Kawhi over 5.5 rebounds. Do we like that? The last time I bet on Kawhi rebounds, you'll never guess what happened. He got injured. I don't even know what happened. He just ended up like leaving the fucking game. So, dude, these lines in the Clippers game are pretty crazy, honestly. So we have Terrence Mann over 3.5 rebounds. So let's take a look at this. Let's see if they still have it available. Over 3.5 rebounds. He's had 4 the past 3 games. And then let's go to, where are you, baby? So over 11.5 PAs. That can be the second play that we go with. And let's just reload this one more time. Let's try to lock in this play quickly. Terrence Mann. So, I don't know, man. These lines are fucking flying around in the Clippers game. Is someone out or playing now that wasn't expected to play? I don't really understand what's happening. But, let's see what we got. So maybe we give it a sec to settle in. Let's go over to Esports and just try to get in some Esports plays in our slip, and then we'll find a play for the Clippers game. So again, I've said this before, but when I'm betting on Esports, like all these plays where you only have 2 books posting lines and there's a big discrepancy, I mean, I kind of personally avoid them. And what I look for is, let me get rid of this play on Terrence Mann for a sec. Give the sports books a sec to settle in. Again, I'm not sure if there's some lineup news. But I try to focus on the plays, you know, where there's multiple data points. Like you want to see confirming evidence. So you can see for Kingen and Lucid, like every other book, you got 3 other books telling you, hey, these lines should be lower. And what's nice about League of Legends is if you pair 2 players on the same team to go the same direction, you get a nice little correlation bump. However, what kind of sucks is you can only do that. They'll add in payout shifts if you try to correlate too much. So you'll see, you know, if you try to correlate too many League of Legends plays, they'll be like, oh, you know, payout shift. So you can only do 2 in the same slip. So 2 players from the same team, both going the same direction. That's positively correlated. We have 3 data points. So for Lucid and for this Kingen play, like, you know, lines up, looks great. So it's like, okay, that seems solid. 2 plays with value. And then we just want to find some other picks to go with. So let's just go back here. Now let's get rid of Esports. We have a little bit of Esports in the mix. Dude, okay, so Terrence Mann, points plus rebounds. This seems to be the play. And I'm not sure what happened. Again, I don't always know, like, why did the market move? You know, maybe someone's out. Like, everything's reflected in the market. That's what's so awesome about it. Is all these books have ripped Terrence Mann, his line to 13.5. Dabble has him all the way up at 14. FanDuel 13.5. Like, clearly PrizePicks has this line too low. Again, I don't know, is Paul George out or is he on a minutes restriction? I'm not sure why the lines are ripping around, but that seems like a good play to go with. And then it's just kind of like, okay, like, what do we want to take as our final play? We could take Reeves again. We could take Coleman Hawkins. Or we could take Draymond. Draymond under 8.5 rebounds. So maybe we take Draymond. I mean, let's see. Obviously, it should be a competitive game. He had 12 rebounds last game against the Grizzlies. I don't know. Or you could take Hawkins. I mean, I know not everyone can play college basketball. I'm going to play the college basketball play again. If you can't play it, you know, whatever. Maybe replace it with the Draymond Green play. And then this play on Terrence Mann is incredible. Again, I don't know what happened. All these books have ripped his line to 13.5 with the over favored. And PrizePicks is just sitting pretty with this line at 12.5. So if you want to get it in, you know, if you want to ride Terrence Mann, do it quickly because they fucking bumped that quickly. Here's the play. And then here is here's the link. Here's the link. Demon plays are ripoffs. Yeah, demon plays in general are pretty bad value. And again, like, I don't know what the fuck is happening in the Clippers game. I could pull up, the lineup alerts and stuff, but it just seems like Terrence Mann over in points plus rebounds or over in points. I mean, like, over 8.5 points. So if you look at, like, his points line, it's kind of the same thing. PrizePicks is sitting pretty with his line at 8.5. Every other book has ripped his line to 9.5 with the over favored. So again, I'm not really sure, but what I do sometimes, and it's a little shitty, is I just like replace it. And did they just completely remove him? So they may have just completely removed Terrence Mann. They're such fucking babies, dude. So they just completely removed Terrence Mann. Hopefully you guys were able to get it in and we're building it. There's also Zubac points. So what I sometimes do is, again, PrizePicks just gives me such ass limits, but what you can do is just like replace it. Well, you're going to see they don't let me, but Zubac points seems decent as well. And now PrizePicks, I've hit my cap for today, which is insane, but if you look at it, again, this is just what some sports books are like, man. There's fucking insane ripoffs. Max daily amount is $2,000. It's like, bro, I haven't bet anywhere close to $2,000. But let's see if there's anything on Underdog. Sometimes if like there's line movements and these lines start flying around, it's not only PrizePicks that screws up. Sometimes we can, pick off Fliff or some shit. So is there anything we like on Fliff? If not, we got in some good plays on this stream. So I feel good about that. Dayton, I mean, dude, should we get ballsy and lock in a Fliff play? People want a Fliff play for tomorrow. People want a Fliff play for tomorrow. And sometimes, too, like what you'll notice is, so these plays look good on Dabble, but, we're already riding Curry, or I already gave it out for the better discount. What was I going to say? I mean, here's some, Coleman Hawkins under 6.5 rebounds. I mean, we're already on his over and assist, but if you don't like him, I mean, there can be value on a player to go under in rebounds. You can see it's the same thing. All these books have his under heavily favored, his under for rebounds. But what was I going to say? Let's go to Fliff. Is there anything on Fliff? Andrew Wiggins, same fucking play. Andrew Wiggins under 5.5 rebounds. I mean, books have just ripped his line towards the under. I don't know. Maybe a good option. But what I'm going to lock in for tomorrow, I mean, just a college basketball play that we can wake up to, bro. So we got first game tomorrow is Dayton. Dayton versus Arizona over 156.5. Again, all these books have all these alternate lines and stuff like that. And sometimes it's the alternate plays that actually have better value. So this is what I'm going to lock in on Fliff. And, I guess the only Fliff plays I've given out on these streams are Sohan over 2.5 assists. Not sure how that's doing, but, and then we have his first quarter points line cashed. And then we have over 156.5 in Dayton, Arizona. FanDuel has this only at plus 172. So again, every play I give out, try to make sure it has solid value and everything like that. But we have Underdog, and then let's put in like better. So you can see some of these plays are available on better as well, whatever. But I'll call this live stream for now. Hopefully you were able to get in some good plays on FanDuel or whatever you use. Yeah, enjoy the games. Thanks so much for your time. I'll probably be streaming later and go get some food. Have a great rest of your evening.